All right, it can be stressful sometimes when you want to plan the perfect party, and at least for me, to make delicious meals that everyone will enjoy. But no problem, we have Chef Gigi with us today to take some of the stress away with her mouth-watering sides. Welcome back, Chef. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me. I love it here.
And I love to eat, so I've heard great things about you. So step us through. You have some side dishes that
Yes, for the 4th.
that have a big bang. You see what I did there?
There you go.
But won't really stress you out trying to make. So what'd you bring?
Right. So the big thing about entertaining is we want the most impact, right? We want to look wow, but we don't want to really have so much stress on us working in the kitchen, right?
Makes sense, yeah.
So one of the things that's really important is imparting flavor, right? And then, of course, the presentation. And here's a couple of tricks you can do.
All right.
I usually don't do a lot of red, white, and blue foods for 4th of July, but a lot of people like that. So I have included a bruschetta down here, which has tomatoes, some beautiful goat cheese, and we used blueberries this time. So we're getting a little bit of sweet and a little bit of savory. You can top it with honey right before service, and it's going to be absolutely delicious. You get your red, white, and blue, right?
That's fantastic. I wish everybody could smell, because when you mentioned the impact, I smell lavender, I smell those spices. That really gets the mouth watering.
Right? Right here, we have one of my very favorite potato salads, okay? I love to use fingerling potatoes.
Oh, that looks great.
There are so many varieties of potatoes on the market today. It's absolutely insane. So I like to really utilize those. So this right here is a fingerling potato salad with a creamy buttermilk dill dressing. So it's going to give you that tang, and then the freshness is going to finish from the dill. It's absolutely fabulous.
How much prep time is involved? Like, how much time should we say?
Okay, well, this is why I like to do this, because the potatoes you can make up to 2 days ahead of time. Now, here's a little trick.
Please, I need to write this down.
Right? Just call me.
Okay.
When you are making potatoes, when you boil them, you season the potatoes in the pot. Most people think you season them after. So you season them in the pot with salt, lots of salt, and guess what? Vinegar. So the acid in the vinegar not only imparts flavor into the potatoes, but what's going to happen is that when you cut those potatoes and toss them around 2 days later, they're not going to fall apart. So the vinegar the acid in the vinegar really stabilizes the starch in the potato.
Good tip. All right. And what else did you bring?
Now, this is a grilled for the vegan, okay? So we don't want any cream or dairy. This is a vegan potato salad, and I like to add more flavor into the potatoes. These are Yukon Gold, so they're sweet, and I like to grill them and then toss them in a lemon vinaigrette.
And that's where you get that savory taste.
Yes,
you
get that beautiful, and then the smokiness from the grill really imparts good flavor. Now, the star of the show is what's going to be on your celebration table, is to get your guests interactive, right? So what I do is I do a corn on the cob bar. And I usually do it after the Bloody Mary bar.
It's good to have food in your stomach always. Yes, okay.
Okay, so what happens here is I like to steam my corn on the grill in the husks, okay? So I end up doing this. So I soak the skins, just like if you were to do anything with a skewer, you soak the bamboo, right? Because it's not going to the wooden skewer, so it won't catch fire on the grill. So I soak my skins, the whole ear of corn, in water for about 30 minutes, okay? Then I pop them on the grill. It steams the corn, because we don't want to overcook corn.
You don't want it soggy or...
No, and you know what else it does? Here's another trick. When you go to pull back the leaves, right, some of them you discard, okay? But what ends up happening is the DNA of the corn is in that silk, right? So if you get it right off the grill, the silk is going to release very easy because it's sweat off. So it has a little moisture barrier in between the kernel and the husk. So you can pull those off with the potato, with a paper towel really quickly.
Oh, I like that. Okay.
Right? And so then you have this. So here's your corn, and then I pop these back on the grill just to get them really
that nice charred look.
The charred look. Okay. Now here's what the best part is. So you can have any kind of toppings, okay? So I have some garlic aioli.
Delish.
Okay, and then you spread that. So you want some adherence, right? So you always either use butter or some garlic aioli, and you get that right onto the corn, and then you can sprinkle it. I have cumin. I even have basil pesto.
I wouldn't have thought of all that. Well, you've got so many good ideas. Just want to make sure people know where they can get more information. You have a book. You're very sensitive to all sorts of dietary needs.
Yes,
where can
thank
people
you.
get all these great ideas?
Well, you can Google me, Chef Gigi, and here's my book, Food Fight for Parents of Picky Eaters.
Hello.
Although I like to take care of the parents, too.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.